The final countdown to Fortnite's next season has started. A sandstorm mini event will take over the island, and that'll bring us to Season 3's Apocalypse. That's the theme of the next few months, and now we have our first look at Battle Pass skins, collabs, and Phase 1 of the event. It's already happening as players notice strange events at Mount Olympus. The clouds slowly began to turn gray, then got really dark before an intense storm. So these lightning clouds are happening because Zeus is preparing to end the world, and as each bolt strikes, his sword will begin to charge up. Okay, Future Tommy here. The event just started 5 minutes ago, and this happened. This is absolutely insane. We've gone from hardly any mini events to 2 in a row, and they are becoming crazier by the season. It's a major step up from our last event, Pandora's Box, but it turns out we may not be done with this chest after all. There's a back bling that we're gonna get at the end of this season, and it's literally a 1-to-1 copy of the infamous box. Except for one detail which was never on it before, these strange scratches which have a deeper meaning. Thanks to this, it confirms that Pandora's Box is returning. It's sitting in the underworld right now, about to be activated by Zeus's strikes. This will happen multiple times until the gem is completely filled with energy, opening up the chest once again. Are we banishing the gods back to their home or unleashing something even more devastating? I guess only time will tell. It kind of makes you nostalgic for the older chapters when these mini events gave us iconic moments like Kevin the Cube or opening the vault. Back then, Fortnite would also leave secrets for us to find hiding in the audio. This hasn't happened for a long time, but that hasn't stopped leakers from trying just in case. You would never expect a secret hidden in some wind. But when you put this through a spectrogram, it creates our first teaser of Season 3. You can see a skull with a circle around it, which could be a Battle Pass skin, or maybe a reference to this steering wheel from a 3-year-old loading screen. People always said this felt similar to Mad Max, and loading screens have teased the future, but in all likelihood, it belongs to this survey skin with a creepy gold mask. We also found another symbol in this audio, and this one is a little more unclear, but it kinda looks like a face. And I'll be honest, you don't have to wait to find out the crazy features coming in Season 3. Thanks to leaked concept art, we know that it'll be post-apocalyptic Mad Max style. And obviously in Mad Max fashion, you need a huge desert vehicle, and in the concept art, you can see a steam train plowing through the sand. The current train of Fortnite isn't exactly adored by fans, but this looks totally different, like it could be a major step up from just transport. Hopefully we could drive it ourselves, but that is just wishful thinking. The same way fans have been desperate to see the return of Colombo. For the longest time, this was also a pipe dream. After seeing skeletons back in Chapter 3, it seemed like they would never return, no matter how much we hoped. Nothing happened, until the Season 3 leaks. There he is in full LEGO glory, the return of Colombo, a major update coming in July that fans are going crazy over. Hopefully we'll be able to ride on top of him. But when it comes to Battle Royale, there's vehicles that sound just as crazy. Rumor has it that we're getting a hijacking feature in Season 3. Yeah, we're going full GTA this time around with a leaked steal button that lets us kick enemies out of vehicles and take it for ourselves. Judging from the roadmap's concept art, it looks like we'll have tons of post-apocalyptic cars made of scrap and armor, so stealing them feels way easier than blowing them up. If hijacking cars doesn't already make you feel like some kind of pirate, the next major collab will blow you away. In the summer, you can expect Fortnite pairing up with Disney to bring us Pirates of the Caribbean. After years of asking for this and even seeing a Jack Sparrow Easter egg in Chapter 3, it is finally time to play as him this July. Hopefully we'll see other characters like Davy Jones or Elizabeth Swann. Because this crossover is big enough to put on a roadmap, you could definitely expect it to be huge. Maybe we'll get a mini pass or a POI on the map. And it's not the only significant collab in the works. Metallica is gonna take over Fortnite in Season 3, becoming the next festival artist and appearing in Battle Royale. No one was expecting it to be this huge. Maybe it'll finally bring us one of the most leaked items in Fortnite history. Who remembers the power guitar that destroys builds on command? It would be an insane mythic, let's be honest. And before any of this, we were meant to have Fall Guys in Fortnite. This was scheduled for the start of Season 3, but Epic has confirmed they will be delaying this collab until the summer. So what should you expect once this finally drops? We'll be able to build our own Fall Guys mini games, combining Fortnite mechanics like launch pads with the classic bean movement. As for Battle Royale, leakers have found a cosmetic set codenamed Brick Headset, giving us our first confirmation that Fall Guys skins are coming to the shop. Maybe they'll even be able to talk, because it's not just beans we'll be able to mess around with in creative, it's also proximity chat. Fortnite is finally adding it, with it first being shown on the roadmap and now being added to the files. Right now, it only looks like it's for creative experiences, but with the success of other proximity chat games like Lethal Company and Content Warning, who knows, maybe this will make its way into Battle Royale. But it turns out the game is hiding more than you think right in front of you. Not only have we got Zeus, Pandora's Box, and a giant sandstorm, there's even small teasers for Season 3 lying around. Dummy was added as an NPC in the last update, and if you talk to him, you might have got standard lines like going on a crash tour, smashing up vehicles, but if you stick around, you'll eventually get this. I wonder if my buddy Axel has any makeover ideas for me. Not only is Axel a character we've never heard of, but he's also gonna give Dummy a complete redesign. So if the theme of the next season is anything to go by, it'll probably be this survey concept, and who knows, maybe Axel's even another Wasteland scrap robot. We already know Metallica's on the way to fit the Mad Max theme, but that's nothing compared to Fortnite Festival's biggest leak. Just the other day, leakers uncovered over 25 new songs arriving soon from artists like Dua Lipa, Avicii, and Post Malone. Fans of Blackpink are also happy to see Sour Candy arriving soon. If that's not your style though, maybe you want to rock out to the iconic Guns N' Roses. But perhaps the most important of them all, Eminem is finally set to get his own track, Lose Yourself, after he literally opened the mode in the event. People also spotted upcoming songs from Karol G, giving us even more confirmation of her in the roadmap. Okay, looping back, one thing is throwing me off entirely. Fortnite posted this image of Human Bill staring into the sky with no explanation, and we couldn't figure out why. Obviously it's an alien skin, so players began speculating if the last reality would return, which only became more possible when leakers discovered a mysterious new alien graffiti rap in the files with the same symbols from Chapter 2. It was all adding up, and the weirdest part, none of it was shown on the roadmap. Speculation was going wild, but then Fortnite replied with another random image debunking the entire theory as a joke post. What feels like even more of a prank is the return of Kratos. Fans have been waiting all season. I mean, it was the perfect opportunity for him. There was a leak before the season, Epic literally re-added the section, and now Ragnarok is coming to PC this month. It has never felt more possible for him to come back, so please, I am begging you, Epic. One of the most likely collabs for next season is Fallout. The show just dropped on Amazon and became a massive hit, giving the game millions of players again. There has never been a better time to drop a crossover with Fortnite than an apocalyptic season. That's not the only potential collab, because there's literally a Mad Max movie dropping the day of the new season. I would not be surprised if we saw Furiosa as the secret skin, or even Max himself. And there's also some more anime collabs on the way too. We only just got a third wave for My Hero, but leakers have already found info for additional Dragon Ball characters coming soon. Trunks is on the way for the next batch, and while you might think he's a bit small, it's because we are actually going to be getting his future version. There's also going to be the first update to the Jujutsu Kaisen collab with Maki Zanin, Panda, and Yuta. Also, Season 3 will bring us a brand new update to Rocket Racing. It won't launch right at the start, but towards the beginning of June, fans can expect a giant patch bringing the new jungle theme. Thanks to the roadmap, we already have a pretty good idea, from temples to lava rivers. You could even get a taste of it early, with some of the maps teasing it right now like Python. Perhaps one of the most interesting discoveries this week was revealed in a brand new survey. People got these asking questions about changes to the support or creative program, including different tiers of support, more ways to help creators, but most importantly, rewards for using their code. You might even be able to do so on your iPhone very soon. Fortnite recently gave us an update that it'll soon be available on Apple phones in Europe and even iPads later this year. Feels like we have been waiting forever for this, and now it is actually being tested. And with more and more skins arriving from surveys, it is almost inevitable that half of these are for next season. Previously, a ton of them were from Greek mythology, leaving players to predict pretty much the whole season, and now we've got the same with a Wasteland vibe. From mechanics to scrap armor, and even a whole bunch of food prepared for the apocalypse. There's plenty of skins to choose from. So take a good look, because you are probably looking at most of the next battle pass. That is everything we know about Fortnite Season 3. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.